All right, hello everyone, and welcome to a Monday, 27th of February. We got just one more day left before Trump talks, and the market is in anticipation. Now, we're all waiting for what he's going to say, but let's take a look at the market on a technical level. This week, we do have a few news coming out. You need to pay attention to Yellen talks on Friday, so that's going to be interesting, and a few interesting economic data coming out during the week. But I think Trump's talk on Tuesday and Yellen's on Friday are going to be the determining factor for the move that the market's going to make. Now, as you can see, this is the euro dollar I've got in front of me with a nice little bounce. My expectation this week is that Monday, today, tomorrow it might do a little bit of a pullback, but as you can see, it bounced off from the 50 retracement. So following through, possibly Thursday, Friday, we might see this currency pair coming back and then going back up again in that direction. All right, so we'll be pulling back and going up, or might start to carry on going up towards that 1.0630 region there. All right, there's the euro dollar for you. So hopefully we'll see what Trump says, and according to that, on Friday again Yellen will talk, and we'll see how those eventuate. Just be mindful on those news times. Let's take a look at the pound. Now here is the pound dollar. As you can see from last week, we drew our lines. It's a sideways market. Tops are good to sell and bottoms are good to buy, and if you were there last week shorting it, that would have been good for you. So they'll probably push the price down to this range here. As you can see, we're going to be in that region there, so we'll probably see it around 1.236650 region again, and then the market might still bounce up after that. So this sideways is how it's going right now. It's a 4-hour chart. Let me just get rid of that. Let's take a look at the daily to see where we're at, because as you can see, I have this big up move and a nice pullback, and then the market is going sideways. So what we might see again is from the sideways, if it breaks down, as you can see here, is the support level, right? But if the market breaks down, we've got that level, and if it breaks down even further, then we have the bottom of this channel. So we might be going all the way back down to around here. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Now, Aussie dollar, we drew this line from before this, the daily chart, and as you can see, after this daily charts move, nice little reaction on the resistance there. And beyond that though, if the market pulls back up again, all you have to do is just keep shorting it. I think this week, like I said, it's going to depend on the Trump and the Yellen speech, and what you need to do is just keep an eye out for that. Those resistance levels there are going to be keep on moving, and then from here what the market will probably do is keep shorting it again. So once they short it, there you go. All right, so let's take a look at the dollar yen. And the dollar yen, nice little move up and then back down. So this double bottom region, as you can see, I had marked it before, just below the 61.8 region there. So the market might come back down again, 111.53 level. From here, then we might see the market going back up again. All right, so that up move is still happening. However though, we've got to be mindful that if the market does kind of break down, then we might be seeing it. So any breakdown below this 111.50 might push the market down all the way towards the 110 region there. All right, so we might see a bit of a pullback. Just be mindful of that. If you get a, I mean, this is obviously a good opportunity to buy here. All right, that's not a bad level to be buying at all. All right, let's just do this. It's a nice little pullback there, and according to that, what you can see is just a nice little pullback, a good buy opportunity. But if it does break down, just be mindful that the market will start to buy again on the next level. Dollar franc, as you can see, we're in that channel again here. The market had a nice up move and a good pullback, and now we're in this channel. Okay, so there we go, and that's the channel. So we'll probably test this lower end here, either there or there, before the market starts to pick up again, going in the upwards direction. Let's take a look at gold. This is gold. As you can see, we have a wedge forming here. I'm not sure if this is going to, this is a daily chart, so if you look at the daily chart here, there you go. So, alright, as you can see, it's the daily chart here, and it's the wedge. So, with gold, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but obviously what we're going to be doing is selling off on the resistance and buying on the support. That level is going to be good to sell. So that's 1,267 mark there. Put it in your books. Market hits up, you short, bring it back down, you buy. We're going to see gold probably going up because this uptrend is kind of pursuing on. So on the pullbacks, I think it's going to be good to be going long around here on this line again. I think it's the way to go. This line is definitely on the cards, as you can see here. There we go. This line is still on the cards, got room to go up. So on the pullbacks, I think going up is going to be a good kind of a follow through going all the way up there. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Now, dollar Canadian. Breakout, pullback, and buy again. Actually, on the goodbye kiss, we could say that was a goodbye kiss. Because, let's see if that is. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Alright, pretty much on that level there. Okay, so nice little buy there. The market, as you can see, is picking up again. With the dollar Canadian, we're going to be a bit more careful because oil prices, gold, wheat, commodity. It's a commodity currency, so you're going to have to be careful, and you're going to have to watch what's happening in the commodity market when you're dealing with dollar Canadian. Alright, so this sideways move is good. And possibly actually from there. Alright, that's good. And what to do with the dollar Canadian is simple. If it breaks above this level, you're just going to go long. If it breaks below here, then you got your next target there. Anything below there, you just want to be keep shorting all the way down to actually these levels. Actually, let me just mark it here and there. Alright. Okay, so from there on you got levels down there, so if it breaks below that, it's really going to be a good opportunity to be shorting it. Let's take a look at SP 500. Now SP 500, I got my eye on the 2,400 mark. It's quite a way, which I marked there, as you can see, 2,400 region there. I'm not sure if it will get there, but that if it does, that's definitely going to be where we're shorting it. Now, as you can see, the market is kind of stalling now. They're going to be waiting for Trump to talk, and depending on what he says, the market is either going to go and hit that level and possibly afterwards start come down. Now, actually, this might turn into a channel. As you know, with the SP 500, if you go back daily, you know, we only have limited information. So what you need to do on the 4-hour chart is, if you're trading this, is you're going to have to, every time the market changes, you're going to just have to move with the market, follow it through, and see where you can go. You just need to draw a few of your lines. As you can see, that's a nice channel happening there, and if it gets up there, it's definitely going to be where you need to start following it through. Alright, and actually we can now get rid of this and just keep that channel nice and clean, and then you'll see if the market gets up there, that's where you need to sell. Let's take a look at oil. Now with oil, we're still in that side range, as you can see, and upper levels are going to be resistance, lower levels are buy levels. Don't mess around in between here. So you can see it's getting quite tight. So within this range, sideways move. If you're an oil trader, just wait for the good opportunities and be patient. Let's take a look at also the DAX. There you go, DAX staying rather loyal to that trend line. I did mention we'd get some kind of divergence here, and we did. So you can see the price is higher, and let's just do that. That's the price there, and then as you can see, as the market's going up in price, but the RSI is going down. So we have a bit of a divergence there. All you have to do now, this is a wedge, so as the market pops its head up, you just keep shorting. I think that's the way to go with this currency pair. That's going to be your new resistance line. I think we can now safely get rid of this, and that's about it. Hope that helps, guys. Wait for Tuesday. I think it's going to be a good opportunity to trade with Trump. Also, Yellen talking on Friday. Have a great day.